Okay, this is an update to my previous route for the new map. That was for the base game stuff, right? Deep at night, things are a little different. This is going to change. It's slightly. This ain't going to be long. It's just slight change. I'm going to show you on the visual codex real quick. Um, do. Okay, let's say this is deep of night, right? Instead of like coming coming through here and when you spawn here, instead of like clearing all this out, avoid this lobster. Avoid the elite enemies here. Just go straight for this boss at the start, and then get this lobster by the waterfall. Okay, all of this is a nightmare. There's way too many mobs. They hit too hard. The lobster have too much HP. You don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay, you probably also want to skip the ramp boss, but all the other route, all that will remain the same. I have a video for a guide for this whole map. It works perfectly. You break the crystal day one. You get remove the curse. You get the ultimate buff, and everybody gets good levels and stuff. It works every time. It's perfect. For the south spawn, everything's going to remain the same, except you don't want to do the bottom boss here. Okay, you want to go straight to the top. I'm going to try and walk through and just give you an idea what you should do now. Okay. Okay, we got the north spawn. It's the worst spawn, but you're just going to clear out that starting camp. You're going to go. You're going to hit this grace, and then look at all this. There's so much here. I wish it wasn't this difficult in Deep at Night. And I played Depth 5, so it might be a little different, but don't go in there. That's a trap. You're gonna get piled. Also, this entire place, sorry, but just ignore all the elite mobs, okay? You can run in here for a sacred seal check or whatever, but we're gonna move past this. We're not gonna come in here anymore. We're gonna come here, we're gonna do this boss, we're gonna get this grace, hopefully be level 3 or 4 at the time. Don't aggro everything. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to do this lobster, get this rune tree. Okay. That's that. From here, you either want to take route 1 or 2. In my previous video, I'm not going to go over it because it is a lot. It's very in depth. I recommend go checking that out if you're interested. And also, I'd recommend skipping this guy at this point. It's a little much. It's a little much. I would just go follow the route I showed you before. So that's the north side. Okay, south side spawn. Still the best spawn. You want to take out this camp. You want to hit this POI. If it's Rise, and you got a mage on your team, head over that. If it's Church, everybody should get it too. Whether you spawn here or here, route's still the same. The difference is, with these ruins, we're no longer going to go to the basement. There's tons of pests. There's spider scorpions. There's blood fiends. That's a nightmare. That's an absolute nightmare. If this is an invader camp, you might want to avoid this altogether. In Deep at Night, that is. In regular game, it's not such a big deal. But in Deep at Night, you just want to jump up here, get to the 3rd floor, take out the boss up here. Maybe avoid the Shadow Dude, but do the Sanguine Noble, and then everything else remains the same. Okay, this is too much early on. We gotta change this for the Deep at Night. On top of that, the second big change to Deep of Night and this map, with the recent update, these towers, they seem to no longer drop guaranteed legendaries on the 2nd and 3rd floor. That makes these a lot less worth it by a huge margin, because each of these castles have legendary dropping mini bosses, and they're pretty easy to take out with tons of other good stuff. Formidable bosses, talisman checks, red variants can spawn. You can get a red variant. I mean, it's crazy. These towers, they lock you in. If a random event spawns, you're kind of screwed. If the circle closes in, you're kind of screwed. You might be too low level. A lot of people head there day 2, but instead day 2, immediately go to these castles. Take them out. If the circle's down on the other side, go to the other castle. Or if you're in the circle, finish it up and then do a tower. Okay, there's so much good stuff here. It's absolutely crazy. Like I said, I made a POI guide and a routing video guide to show you all this stuff. These are so slept on, and the towers in Deep of Night, they're done. That they're not good anymore. They're good in base game. These are incredible. These have always been incredible, and they will remain incredible. I highly recommend people stop doing the towers and head to the castles.